Hey guys, let's talk about the pilot episode of Chicago PD. And this is the new show by Dick Wolf, who, of course, we all know did Law and Order. And he also has another show on the network right now called Chicago Fire. I actually enjoyed the episode. I thought that they did a pretty good job in introducing some of the new characters. Of course, this intelligence department is being headed up by Voight, who we all know from the episodes in Chicago Fire that he was a crooked cop who went to prison and now is out and is heading up this new division. And of course, a lot of people have their eyebrows raised because they don't know exactly how he got this job, seeing as how he was arrested for some pretty shady behavior. But I'm sure the show is going to delve into all of that soon enough. But we do start to find out some of the other people that have been selected to be on this team of his. And Sophia Bush, who was once on One Tree Hill, is one of the detectives. And it sounds like she was a neighborhood street kid that he saved back in the day. And I guess, she became a cop and now she's on this team. And of course, we have Antonio Dawson, who is, if we all know from Chicago Fire, is Dawson's brother. And he's been a cop and on that show, through different episodes throughout the season and a half that we've seen so far. So now he is officially on this show called Chicago PD. And it gets off to a pretty good start, We have, of course, the case of the week where some crazy drug lord guy is, chopping people's heads off. And it leads them to finding out a little bit more about what kind of criminal element is going on in this town. And that this guy is somebody who was once being looked at by the cops and left, and now he's back again. And he's pretty sick and twisted. And we've got this young 13-year-old boy who's pretty much a witness to what happens, and his own cousin wants to beat the crap out of him because he let the cops find out some info that's not they didn't want anybody to find out about. But the case of the week really isn't so much what's important here. It's more about the dynamic that this show is bringing. Are there enough elements that are going to hold our attention, that's going to draw us in? I think so. I mean, they started off this first episode and killed off one of their team members right off the bat. So I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, it happened right at the end of the episode where this woman got shot through the door and right in the throat, which was kind of crazy and shocked the heck out of me. But, the fact that they were willing to kill off a main character right off the bat was kind of cool. And then this leads us to a kidnapping of Dawson's son by the end of the episode. So, I think that they had enough shock and awes in this opening episode that makes me want to see what's going to happen next. And, will it be kind of paint by numbers? Maybe, will there always be the cops finding their bad guys at the end of the week, at the end of the episode? Who knows? I guess only time will tell. But I think they did a pretty good job in setting this up. And even the chief, has his eye on Voight, who is the shady cop running this intelligence group. And, we've got some pretty good actors on this show. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to come in the future. And I've got my fingers crossed that it does as good a job as Chicago Fire has done for me in the last season and a half. So let me know what you guys thought of the pilot episode. And I can't wait to hear your comments down below. All right, guys, I'll see you next week with the next review.